just how many coaches actually win Super Bowls. And the prime example of this out there is Andy Reid, and all the time that he spent in Philadelphia not being able to, seal the deal and finish the championship. And he goes to Kansas City and has this absolute tremendous success. My fear for people, calling for McDermott to be fired, is a situation like that where, sometimes it just takes a few more years than we want it to finally get over the hump, and we see the success a guy like Andy Reid is having now in Kansas City. And I guess kind of just preaching patience on this. I mean, we're Bills Mafia. We're diehard. We were selling out games when our team was wallowing in mediocrity. People showing up for games shirtless in December games when the team's already eliminated from the playoffs. Like, we did all that for 17 years, and now we have this good GM. We have good coaching staff. We're having some playoff success, and we got like this portion of the fan base that's ready to jump ship just because we haven't sealed the deal yet. It just, for me, if we hung in there through 17 years of not making the playoffs, I'm willing to give McDermott and the success that he had a little bit longer of a leash than what are we talking, 5-6 years. That's not to say that I don't think the Bills can get it done this year. I don't think the window's closing. Just kind of speaking on the difficulty of winning a Super Bowl. 31 teams are upset every year that they didn't get it done. Some to varying degrees, based on what type of contender you are, how close you're actually supposed to be. But the goal for every professional football player in the league every year is to win a Super Bowl. You got to get some luck. You got to get some health. You got to get hot at the right time. And, last year really felt like a year that the team could get it done, going into the season. But just kind of looking at all the factors, we love saying on this show, it's not excuses. It's just kind of explanations. It's just facts of what happened. I mean, the Bills over McDermott's tenure have been very fortunate to have, for the most part, great luck on the injury front. For the most part, the biggest thing we saw was Trey White having an ACL for the first 4 years of McDermott's tenure. And then we look at all of the injuries that piled up last year. You have Josh Allen playing through an injury the whole season. Micah Hyde lost for the season. Von Miller, who you brought in to be kind of your push down the stretch closer, go out on Thanksgiving Day. There were so many injuries. I saw, I forget who it was. It was, I believe, Greg Thompson over on Cover One, speaking on just how many injuries we dealt with last year, that he forgot that Dane Jackson was taken off the field and on a stretcher from a hit that he went. Tremaine Edmonds caught him. There was just so many injuries that piled up last year. I think if we can have some semblance of health, this is again a team that they're putting out there that can get over the hump, and a leader in Sean McDermott that can get it done. And what makes me feel really positive about this organization right now is that if it doesn't happen this year, we still have Josh Allen as our quarterback. We still have all kinds of pieces in place. We have a GM that's making moves year after year, and who I believe is a great leader of men in Sean McDermott, that is, given time, going to take this team to the promised land.